Through These Doors is sponsored by Schmaltz.
"'Twas the night before Christmas for old St. Nick. He'd run out of presents and needed some quick. Where could he get them all in one stop? "'I'll head down to Schmaltz to play and to shop.' He grabbed his card and checked off his list, making sure there was nothing he'd missed. Flying around, he grabbed all in sight, knowing it had to be delivered that night. He'd gotten a gift for every girl and boy. Gift happiness, feel joy. Merry Christmas from Schmaltz."
Well, for the three of us seniors, it was kind of just like our, if we're all seniors, it'd be nice to live together for our last year. Zeno actually was the one who found this house, and then he ended up deciding to leave and go pro, so he kind of just left the house for us instead and said, "All right, you guys can have it." So there's the three of us seniors, and then there's 3 sophomores, and I guess they're all, Nick and Austin were roommates in the dorms, right? Yep. So you guys they've already lived together, so they just hopped in, and then once Zeno said he was out, we thought we'd take on another goalie, and we brought in Mr. Johnson over here, and we totally regret it, but it's been okay so far.
There's a couple of our roommates that
ghost roommates.
We don't see a whole lot after they leave the rink. They're kind of ghosts here and there, but
Chiswick's with his girlfriend a lot, so he's not home too often. Colton Sanderson, he either hangs out with other guys on the team or he hangs out with his girlfriend, so we don't see him too often. I don't know, he doesn't want to really hang out with us, but us two, Pagansky over there and Nick Schmaltz, the 4 of us hang out the most probably, and just, like I said, we just kind of watch TV, play NHL, whatever it may be.
Spending the holiday weekend on the road, the University of North Dakota traveled to Michigan State. It was a homecoming of sorts for sophomore goaltender Cam Johnson. Sitting out with an injury, the netminder got his first start since October 16th and did well in front of his friends and family. Johnson stopped 24 of 25 shots as UND picked up the 3-1 win. Offensively, Tucker Pullman scored 95 seconds into the game, blasting a point shot for his first goal of the season. And Drake Caggiula added 2 more as UND's top line continued to find success.
As Nick Schmaltz comes back, Caggiula on the left side, he shoots and scores! Drager back to get it for Michigan State, gave it right to Caggiula, to Schmaltz, to Caggiula, he scores! Just another beautiful tic-tac-toe goal by Drake Caggiula, his second of the game, his 9th of the year.
Everything's clicking right now. It's just, we have the right idea. Everyone thinks the same way, and it's just it's very easy playing with those 2 guys. They just make my job a lot easier, and it's just a lot of fun.
On Sunday, the 2 teams concluded the series, and it was much of the same for North Dakota.
Cycle it behind him for Pullman. Pullman looking in front. Janet Tweenan scores!
Johnson got his second start in a row, but did give up the game's first goal at 7:50 of the first period. However, he was solid from there, and UND's top line took over.
Pass squirted its way through to Schmaltz across line. He got hooked. He feeds Caggiula, who shoots and scores! Stetcher walking, feeds it left side. Here's a shot by Boeser. He scores! Stetcher to Boeser right near the face-off dot. North Dakota's Caggiula will race in. Right down the middle, short-handed. He scores! And Caggiula with another goal, his 11th of the season, his second of the game again. And North Dakota takes a 4-1 lead.
As much as they're scoring, they're playing good away from the puck too, and that's creating a lot of their offenses. It's creating turnovers by the other team and going the other way. So
it felt good. It was good to see my family. It was good for them to get a chance to see me play too. With being out in North Dakota, it's a little ways from home, so playing close to home and getting 2 wins was awesome.
If there's one thing UND hockey fans have learned about Drake Caggiula, it's that the senior knows how to score goals.
You don't see on the stat sheet, Caggiula moving in. Wow! Another highlight reel goal by Drake Caggiula.
But there are a few other things Caggiula is also talented at.
Drake Caggiula is a better, good goal scorer, but an even better student.
He's a good leader in the locker room. He's a good role model for us younger guys to look up to.
I'd call him an average ping pong player. Pretty good player. I'd probably throw the first 2 and then win in 6. I think Drake's just better at being a goal scorer and everything. He's pretty good at drinking Coke. He drinks about 8 cans a day, I feel like, or anytime he gets his hands on one, he wants a Coke. Oh yeah, him and his roommate last year, McIntyre, I think they finished a case of Coke a day, so they're always a little hyped up on sugar, and yeah, those guys pound back the Coke.
I'm guilty as charged. I'll crush at least 2 Cokes a day, and
I don't know what kind of diet he's on there, but it definitely involves the odd McDonald's and Little Caesar stuff, but I guess it's working, so maybe I should go there a few more times.
He's a really skilled guy, scoring touch. Let's say he needs to work on his shot a little bit, but overall he's a pretty good player.
Caggiula has 11 goals and 10 assists and is near the top of national statistic leaders.
Playing with Drake, he plays the game the right way. He plays it fast and hard. He's probably considered a skilled player, but yet he still finishes checks and is good defensively. So definitely he's an easy guy to play with.
What really makes him special is how hard he competes and how hard he comes back and plays defense.
His intensity, and he's always having fun on the ice too, but he comes to work every day. He wants to score goals. You can see that in practice even. He's the guy that works on it. He shoots the puck hard, and just the little things that he does very well. And like I said, he plays very hard, which is how he gets rewarded all the time, and he does have a lot of highlight reel goals, but it's because of his work ethic.
Oftentimes you'll find Caggiula and his roommates relaxing when not at class or practice.
once we're finished that, we just come home, we turn on the TV. There's 6 of us, we just live here, we just all hang out on the couches, watch TV, or sometimes we'll play NHL on the Xbox or whatever, but for the most part it's pretty relaxing, and sometimes guys will get their homework done. That's about it, not too much going on.
So, Drake's a big leader on the team, and, I think not necessarily vocally all the time, but as a leader by the way he plays, and he's always finishing checks, he's playing hard, he's forechecking hard, and I think that carries over for those younger guys on his line, with Schmaltz and Boeser, but, at the same time, Boeser is very mature for being a freshman. Schmaltz is even very mature for being a sophomore, and I think they kind of correlate with each other, and it works out nice.
I think they're just probably 3 skilled players that all see the ice well, all have a very good idea of where each other are at the ice at all times, and I think their chemistry is growing each game, and I think they're really enjoying it, and definitely been helping the team out a lot.
Just us 3 together, I think we have good chemistry. I think Drake and Nicky are both skilled guys. Lately, it's just been pushing the pace and just seem to have time in the offense zone, so I think that's working well, and getting shots in that. So I think we're finding the scoring touch, so I think it's working out pretty well.
Just got a lot of creativity, and we're playing hard away from the puck to strip pucks and go the other way and make plays on offense. So everything's clicking right now, and hopefully we can keep that going.
Every time they get the puck taken away, they want it back that much more. And if they do turn the puck over, they get it right back with hard work, and they're always getting open for each other, communicating. And I think, somewhat obviously they have a lot of skill and make a lot of fancy plays, but it's the simple plays in the D zone and neutral zone that are getting them success to allow them to do the fancy plays, and it's fun to watch.
One thing I find pretty neat though is their plus minus is through the roof. I think they're not cheating for their offense. I think they're playing good defensively too, and they're getting rewarded for that. So I think they just got to keep doing the same things, and hopefully they can keep her going.
rolls into town for another top 10 showdown between two of the NCHC's top teams.
They're just, they play similar to us. They play hard, they play fast, and they've got a ton of offensive ability. And anytime you're playing an old rival that goes back as far as we do against them, it's going to be a lot of fun. And the games are always passionate, the games are always heated, the fans are into it. We've had our coaches getting into it before. We got respect for them, but we don't really like them. So it's going to be a lot of fun playing against them, and especially being at home for once, it's going to be a lot of fun.
With numerous national championships to each team, the history of these rivals run deep.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a rivalry series, and there's nothing better than playing a rivalry series in front of our home crowd. So we're expecting emotions to be high right away, right from the opening puck drop, and I'm sure it'll be 2 tight games, 1-goal games, and it'll be a battle.
This Pioneers team has been hot, riding a 6-game unbeaten streak dating back to October 31st.
I don't really know much about them. I just know that they're a hard-working team. They're skilled. If we give them time in the offense zone, they'll create plays. So just think we need to play our hard game like every other series and hopefully get 2 wins.
Denver also had last weekend off and will look for a quick start to quell the REA crowd in what certainly should be a fun series.
It's always fun playing them. They're a really offensive team with a lot of skill, and I think it's always an up and down game with a lot of plays being made, so it'll be a fun series. I think it kind of suits our style of play. We like to make plays and have the puck, so we got to be good defensively. They got a great group of forwards, so it'll be an exciting, fast-paced series.
I guess living with them, if you were to finish the sentence, Drake Caggiula is a good goal scorer, but an even better what?
I don't think he's better at anything other than that. I think that's his best attribute.